Krishnaya Krishna Bhaktaya Tad Bhaktaya Namo Namah. Namo Om Vishnu Padaya Radhikaya Priyatmane Sri Srimad Bhakti Vedanta Narayana Namane Sri Krishna Lila Katani Sudaksham Audārya Madhurya Gunai Sayuktam Varam Varenyam Purushamahantam Narayanam Tam Sirasa Nama Tridandinam Bhakta Shiromani Sri Krishna Pada Vyabhudaika Chaitanya Lilamrita Sarasaram Narayanam Satam Sati Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadara Srivasadi Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Ram Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Ram. Let me open the link of the very respond the word the nomination from the all present past future Vaishnava Sadhana pranams Vancha Kalpatarubhyasya Kripa Sindhubhyo Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnava. You know what? Today is ಏನು ಹೇಳಿ ನಮ್ದು ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಇದೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಆಯ್ತು ನಾನು ಸೈನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಡ್ಬಿಡಕ್ಕ ಆಯ್ತು ಈಗ 200 ಆಗಿದೆ 205 ಆಯ್ತು ಸೊ 20th ನವೆಂಬರ್ ಸಂಡೇ ಇದು ಉತ್ಪನ್ನ ಏಕಾದಶಿ ದೆನ್ ಆಯ್ತಪ್ಪ ಆಯ್ತು 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 ಈ ಸಾರಂಗ್ ಮುರಾರಿ then so 20 Sunday Utpanna Ekadasi. Now today is like question and answers, right? So hopefully this Thursday we will continue. Hopefully now some of you sent me a list. New questions and old questions. Now there is 1 or 3 old questions. Is it true? Yeah. So we'll start from there. The question is, what if you are still stuck in family life and grihastha ashram, thus failing to give enough time to our sadhana? Uh,
Hare Krishna Gurudev, Dandavat
yeah,
Prams.
yeah.
If you feel it's easier, Ananga Manjari Didi made like a slideshow thing. So
Oh,
we can present it for you if you want on the screen. So it's easier for you to see on the
oh, okay. So first question.
Ananga Manjari Didi.
Haribol Hare Krishna Dandavad Pranams. Yes, I'm pulling this up right now.
Okay, so Gurudev was speaking about that first question. Can you please just get it up on the screen so it'll be easier for Gurudev to read from there and elaborate on it?
Yes, I have it here right now.
Thank you.
Should be visible right now.
Okay.
Yes, Didi, is it easier now for you, Gurudev?
Right, yeah. So I think you all can read that, right? What if you are still stuck in family life and grihastha ashram, thus failing to give enough time to our sadhana, bhajan, sadhana, because there is too much anxiety and distraction? How do we know when the time is right to renounce everything and go to the holy dham, so that under the guidance of sadhus we can deepen ourselves further in our sadhana, bhajan? How do we know when we are ready to withdraw from family life? What are the symptoms? Okay. Now, this is a loaded question, because in Madhurya Kadambini, Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur, he has given us the indication. Like, this question has been raised already, and he has answered it also. Like, suppose what I'm saying is, suppose you buy milk, what I'm saying, okay, or you're trying to give it to the dairy, in India like that, people in a village, they milk their cows and take the milk to the dairy, you understand? And the dairy person will not accept the milk that you brought in. He will not believe you. He say, sir, this is the milk I got it. Okay. You will put a what you call lactometer. You will analyze how much water you have added. Okay. Otherwise, people add as much water as they can and increase the volume, right? So you will put a lactometer. From that, you will know how much water is there. Quality of milk. Same way, doctor will put thermometer, right, to know the temperature. Same way, Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur describing the different stages of bhakti, where actually we are in, and we can tell by the symptom that he has described. And what are the contaminations we have, these things, very nicely. That is a must book for a Raganuga and Rupanuga Bhakta. Jaiva Dharma, Madhurya Kadamini, Vartamana Chandra. So in that book, what he is saying is, because we are time immemorial. See, one thing try to understand. The baby, like we have talked about this, baby, suddenly it will not start, suddenly get up and then walking, right? We have seen even in pastimes of Krishna, So, difficult to get down, right? Because he's doing Narvat Lila, getting down and then walking to his mother when she was milking. So, but the baby does not, it will try, it's doing, it will hold on something, get up, and then makes a feet, falls down. So it keeps on trying till it's successful. Now, same way in the material world also, UKG, LKG, first standard, second standard, like that. In Bhakti also there is Adhav Shraddha, Sadhu Sangha, Bhajana Kriya, Anartha Nivrutti, Nishtha Ruchi, Asakti, Bhava Prema. Rupa Goswami described. Now, we are sadhakas. So, we are in the Bhajana Kriya, Anartha Nivrutti. Can say. So, this is where this question comes. Ba? No. So, in a sense, from time before that, before you don't get discouraged, but try to understand the power of bhakti. It says, Bhagavatam, Sruto Anupatito Dyat, Adruto Vanumodita, Sadhya Punati Sadharmo Deva, Vishwadrohopi. Vishwadrohopi. What it's saying is, Bhakti or Bhagavad Dharma, it has such a wonderful character, amazing, vilakshana, very quality character. Just by hearing it, if you say Bhagavad Dharma, understand? Bhakti, understand? Even if you say Bhakti, so much power is there, And just by hearing it, by even pronouncing it, and remembering it in your consciousness, and taking in your heart, I want to practice, It doesn't matter which stage are you in, how much contaminated and all that. Whether one is smoking, eating meat, it doesn't matter. But if he makes that thing, little thing, bhakti, Bhagavad Dharma, I just want to, if he hears, or remembers, or makes a thing, I want to follow little bit. Or if someone is doing, you should encourage it. Okay, you should do, please. Or Ekadasi. See what I'm saying? It doesn't matter what he is doing, that doesn't count. But if he does that, even he desires to do, understand? That very time, very immediately will become pure. Nice what said. उसी क्षण पवित्र हो जाता है. This is the power. That person, he may be malicious, offender for the whole world. It doesn't matter. Even such a worst person, desires or makes it, hears or does any of these things, you'll become pavitra, become pure. So this is the amazing thing, so that's why now when we are doing in this bhakti, that's why I'm saying in the power of bhakti. So when we start practicing it, there are so many obstacles will come. We should not get disturbed because this is not the first time you are born. No? Millions and millions of lifetime, right? So many, we have been into all species of life, all planets, right? So now we have come. Who knows what good deed that we did in previous life, bhakti related. If we have done mundane good deed, that will give some mundane fruits and that will retire. Bhakti, suppose you see Tulsi or unknowingly go around Tulsi. Suppose you are driving, and I happens to be, going around a corner. There may be Tulsi in somebody's house. He made a parikrama of Tulsi unknowingly. That is also counts towards bhakti. Sukriti. Like that, many lifetimes, when it accumulates, then you meet a sadhu. So first you hear, then your faith increases. Faith in Shastra. First it, faith in Shastra. Adhyatmika, Paramarthika faith. Then again you meet sadhu. Then you hear about sadhana, bhajana kriya like that. Then you take diksha like that. He will tell you about ekasi, nam japa, and all that, how to do. Then we start. So when we start that, we have so many unwanted things, unwanted habit, this thing. So that is divided into like the Brahma, like illusion about our Swarupa, our original form, Swarupa. We don't know our Swarupa, right? We think, oh, I'm this body or mine, I'm male, female, but that's not our actual identification is only servant of Krishna, right? Servant of the servant of Krishna, Radha Krishna. So, and we are feminine in nature. All jivas are feminine. So in our sampradaya is Manjari, if you are in this line. So, but we are thinking now male, female, American, Indian, like that. So that is Brahma, illusion, right? So our own illusion, our own nature, our form of illusion. Then the illusion about the Supreme Lord. So we think Supreme Lord is formless, he is nothing, or he has no energy. So many misconceptions are there. Oh, there was one question, maybe there is higher than Krishna, maybe some, some question, like that people think, like that. Then, so illusion about the Supreme Lord, our about ourselves. Then sadhya sadhana, we don't know what is the goal of our. Because now we are talking Shuddha Bhakti, Krishna Prem. But others, no, I want to merge with the Lord. I'm into, nothing, going to nothing. Or I want to go to, the Indra's land, right? Heaven, like that, sadhya sadhana, what needs to be done to achieve that the goal. You don't know. And then Maya, what is this Maya? Illusion of the energy, illusion, Shakti, potency of love. See these four things we don't know. So that is the first stage. Brahma, Swarupa Brahma is called. Illusion of the our original thing. That is four cut. The next one is Asatrushna, meaning we are hungry for wrong, something unreal, not temporary, not permanent things. What is that hungry? We are hungry for enjoying this world, and also we want to enjoy the heavenly planet. We want to have the siddhi, right? Ashta siddhi now, and then mukti lalasa, desire to have mukti. Oh, I want to buy liberation, right? This is four. Asat Krishna. Asat meaning they are not real, unreal. Unreal, desires, hankering, unreal hankering. But our real hankering is should be bhakti. Now you saw the devotees. Then the third one is aprada. Aprada. There is also four kind. What is that? Aprada toward the Krishna's name, Nama Aprada. Nama Aprada. Then towards Krishna's form, the deities like that, Surupa. And then all the living entities. We are offending so many living entities. So this is Aparada. Aparada meaning what? Sin and offense. In English is a problem, Papa and aparada, sin is ordinary sin. Okay, it's very easy to get rid of. Just start. Nama Abbas will also wipe out all sins. Not even pure name. So aparada will not go away. Aparada, the difference between the sin and offense. Aparada. Papa and aparada. Papa is connected with this mundane body and subtle body. But the aparada is connected with the Atma, especially Vaishnava Guru. So if we do that, which is prohibited action towards body, that is sin. That is Nama Abbas will also work. But aparada will not go away. That goes away very late. Only when we enter spiritual world, then only it is not impossible to get back. Otherwise, there is a chance that we might get down. This is the in path of bhakti, the one and only thing we have to worry about is one and only thing that we should worry is what? Not to do any aparad. Anyone. We should be willing to ask, like our Gurudev is telling, we should give, forgiveness. If we are not willing to forgive others, how we can ask forgiveness with the Lord? You see? So, of course, now Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's time, Aparad Bhanjan, but again, we should have a cry. I should not do it. We should burn ourselves, not to, like that. Then, weakness of the heart. Hridaya Daurbalya. What is weakness of the heart? There's also four kinds. What is that? The Tuchasakti, meaning we are desiring, we are interested in something mundane things. It should not be things of this world, which is not eternal, which is not worthy, No, see, this body itself is no relation with the Atma. Then how things of other body, other things related to Atma. You see what I'm saying? So, tucha asakti. Then kutinati. We are interested in forbidden things, doing things that are forbidden. Then enviousness, and then pride. Oh, I'm this and that. So the bhakta has dainyata. Now you remember we were telling us dainya. Dainya meaning humbleness, humility. Then daya, compassion. And then manina, manada, meaning giving respect to others and then not expecting any respect. These four things. So now this question, why I'm saying this is, don't think that I'm off the. Now what happens is, this is background. Then the, because why this question comes in our mind? Why is that? Because of this. Why? These anarthas are there, unwanted habits, and there is about 6 stages of removal. This Duskruta Vrutta, in the past life we have done so many, wrong things like that. Now we have to suffer that in this life. So when we are doing bhajan, that will come in a way, disturbance. Same thing, we have done something mundane good, right? So we get good deeds that we have to enjoy in this world. So it comes in the way. Then aprada, aprada, and then bhakti, sakama, like that, all that. These four, these colors different. So that's why Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur describing 6 stages of this bhajana. When we start with now, anishtita bhajana, meaning not one-pointed bhajan. When we are chanting, when we start doing first chanting, all these things are there, not cleared yet. You see, this is a clearing stage of bhajan, and then clear stage of bhajan. So when it is not clear, we still have contamination. Then things will, first initially we will be very enthusiastic. Like first time the boy or girl, right? Student goes to the school. He's very enthusiastic. Wow, he learned this thing. Then he feels, oh, he knows everything. He must be appreciated by all. He has become expert. He has a feeling, a lot of enthusiasm. Now, same thing happens in Bhakti, in the beginning. Then what happens? Ganatala. Then sometimes we don't understand. Then we go, hey, we understand. Oh, like that, up and down. Ganatala stage. Then Vyuda Vikalpa. This is what happens. So you see, I'm stuck in the family life. So I cannot do proper sadhana. Maybe I should renounce, go to Vrindavan. No, how can I do? I have elderly parents. I'm still hankering family life. Oh, the children are still small. Maybe let them become. I will make them devotees here, and then maybe I will later. Like this. Back and forth. Sankalpa, Vikalpa. Sometimes thinking, yes, I should do this. Sometimes, no, that may not be right. Like back and forth. That stage is Vyuda Vikalpa. This is still not steady, but Then Niyama Sangara, meaning fighting with the Vishya Sangara, Vishya, objects of senses on this one. We know that is, sugar, for example. No, I should not take sugar. Sometimes we fall for it, some hours or something, or maybe this time is okay. We have made determination I should avoid it, but again we fall into it, right? Things like that. Vishya Sangara, is a fight within us, object of senses, this word. So then niyama, then following the rules. Yes, I should get up early. Alarm rings. Oh, no, later, 5 minutes later. No, you want to do, but you are not able to do. But sometimes you are able to do. See, this is the fight. The niyama and then object. So this is one stage. Then another stage is where, see, one thing is when you obtain the beauty about bhakti is, like we were telling, even if you decide to do, it is so amazing. And you become pure. Huh? Pure meaning you get strength. Anarthas are there, but it will enable you. It gives you strength to move forward. So similarly, when you have this bhakti, bija, seed, it is not a sprouted. Understand? That will attract the attention of the whole world. People start respecting you, giving honor. Because that bhakti within that seed, that you hear from your devotees, Vaishnavas, that will attract our. Because everybody knowingly or unknowingly being attracted to bhakti, okay? Whether it is in the seed form or a sprout or is growing up, of course, sprout and growing, whole world will get attracted. Then we think, wow, people are giving me respect, honor, wow, See, but if you forget it, hey, wait a minute, this is due to our Guru Parampara or mercy of not. It for nothing. All the credit should go to them. We should give the credit. We should pass on the credit. We should not hold on to it. If you hold on, what happens is then we start developing, this lava, puja, pride, pratishtha, all that. Wow, they recognize. Wow, I am something important. Like that. Then what happens? Our chanting and all that goes to feed that. And what happens? These things will grow up, not the bhakti. Gradually, the bhakti will come down. That's why Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says very clearly. You have to cut down these branches of this pride, profit, adoration, all these. Otherwise, it will destroy the bhakti. Have you seen in our mud we have a lot of trees, okay? And the trees have, if you look at the tree, one branch is looking very green. But actually that's not part of the tree. It is something else growing, like what they call it as in English something, I forget, maybe next time, something that grows, but it takes the energy from the branch. It sucks the energy from the root, and if they become too many of them, I will tell you, it will kill the tree. We have lost many trees, So, but it looks greener than the original leaves, but it's sucking energy. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he cut that branch, otherwise the tree will not survive. I've seen it practically. So same thing happens in our life, we should cut it out, this pride, profit, adoration. Otherwise, it takes energy from our chanting, Ekadasi, this and that, and then our bhakti will not grow, it will gradually. So, this is Taranga, Taranga Rangini, So, now this question is exactly one of the stage that has been described in the unsteady practice of bhajan. Sadhana. So now, how do we know when we are ready to withdraw from family life? Now, when you have a family, you have also a responsibility. Meaning, you are not a father or a mother or a teacher or a devata, Shastra, unless we deliver them the dependence from the cycle of birth and death. Right? So we should strive to make the family Krishna conscious. Of course, if they don't listen, this and that, they are trying to pull it down, then there is different aspect. But first, we have to make them Krishna conscious, make them start chanting, let them come to one level, and try to see them, not be attached to them. This is the whole thing, right? Because they are attached, they are related to your body, but not the soul. So see the family members as related to your body, and there's some, relation is there, some affection is there related to body. So, and you should be aware of that, and then use that affection to save them. Okay? To save them, you have to save yourself. Because if you are drowning and if they are also drowning, then both will drown, right? But you should come out from the drown. You have to be on the outside. Then you throw like a rope, and they should be able to catch it. If they don't catch, then what you can do? You cannot force them. You understand? So, but you have to become strong. If you become strong, Prahlad Maharaj, Narasimha Bhagavan has promised. Even if you are Kanishta Bhakta, 7 lineage will be delivered. So don't worry. If you become even a Kanishta Bhakta, your dependence, 7 generations will be delivered. What more you want? Okay. So that's why the best thing that one can do and how to help your own family and previous family, your lineage is to become devotee. Even if you are a billionaire, can you deliver yourself? Can you buy a ticket to the Supreme, Golokurna? Actually, it will down, If you have $1 billion, what happens is, you probably, if you are lucky, you are a devotee. Usually it's a negative thing, You'll be worried so much. People will attack you, that, and then also you will not follow the rules, regulations, That's why Krishna, generally speaking, this is what Krishna says. When I show mercy on the people, the first installment is that I will take away all his wealth. I will make him pauper. Then what happens? The relatives, friends, they will all say, they will give up on me. Fit for nothing. Then what happens? You take more shelter of him. What Krishna does is, He will protect our bhakti, okay? He's protecting our bhakti because bhakti is the most, what do you call, most adorable, most important thing, most highest benefit. Bhakti Raivainam Naiti, Bhakti Raivainam, Bhakti Vasha Purusha, Bhakti Reva Purusha. Bhakti can control Krishna, it will attract Krishna. There is nothing higher than bhakti. So if Krishna is protecting you, your highest wealth, okay, eternal wealth. Understand? It is not that he will not have something to, no eat and all. He will give you enough to sustain, okay? That is coming from your previous life also. So, but he will protect your best wealth, eternal wealth, that is bhakti. It will make you progress. And then it will not get, next life, you will start again. Through the Guru, he will nourish you, So, and that's why the beginning of bhakti itself is some question of Sharanagati. What is the Sharanagati? Sharanagati is surrender. Surrender means, how do you know I am surrendered or not? The external symptoms are there, 4 symptoms, right? Anukulasya sankalpaha, pratikulasya vajana. Accepting favorable for bhakti, rejecting unfavorable. And then, of course, you have to compromise. In the family, for example, you can say they are, unfavorable. Now, what I'm supposed to do? They won't let me do ekadashi, sugar, non-veg. What I'm supposed to do? Then is a different question. Then you have to give up. First, try, right? Convince, try, and then if it's impossible, what we can do? You cannot drown with them. Okay, at least you save yourself, then you can save them. May not be in this life, but next life, when they grow up, they will take birth in a very nice Vaishnava family, bhakti, favorable thing, right? Because you must also know that they are also Atma. There is no destruction for Atma, right? Male, female, everybody is destined to die. When you take birth, death is certain for the body. Body has taken birth, not the soul. So what is there? But they will get an opportunity for following bhakti. So that way, it depends. And then you are ready to withdraw from the family life. Either way. For make them family life, family also devotees. If not, impossible, forget it. Then give up. And make sure they are, your responsibility. You are taking care of responsibility. And pray to Guru and Krishna. Krishna, I cannot take care of them. You take care. Like Ajamila, what happened? Ajamila, you know the story of Ajamila in Bhagavatam? He was, in the previous life, he was a brahmachari, like a student, right? Vedic student, with shikha and all that, brahmachari. He was taking bath. In those days, bath meaning what? There will be water pond, steps will be there, and usually there will be slippery, something like that, maybe a rope and all. Then, because he was young, he fell down into the water. He was drowning. He may not. Then there was a lady there. She thought, oh, I should save him. So she took hold of his shikha, pulled him out. Now this boy should have been very happy. He did not, oh, she saved my life. Oh, thank you. No, he became very angry. Why did you touch me? And then he did not say, oh, touch me. No. Why did you touch me? You better become a prostitute. He cursed him. This boy was so, well, you can imagine. First, now the word of Brahmana going to come true. No, those days. So then she became disturbed. That, wait a minute. I tried to save you. And you made me, you cursed me to become a prostitute. What is that? I did not touch you with bad intention. As a child, I said. "Oof." And she also in turn cursed him. You become my husband. Bah, look at that. She was also probably Brahmin. See? Now what happened next life? This boy was born as a brahmacharya, Brahman. Then he was married, he had children, parents, very nice. He knew Shastra and he was doing very nice. And this lady, because of the curse, she became a prostitute next life. So it so happens, one time he was going for collecting flowers for worship, right? Some wood for the fire sacrifice, like that, some kusa grass, like that in the forest. Then what happened? He saw this prostitute there. He was with somebody. See, because of the previous life. See? Now, inside there was a war inside of this Brahmin who is married and children and all that. No Shastra and all that. He's thinking, I should bring her home. Mind is telling. Intelligence is telling. No, 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 no. It's adharma. It's sinful. I am married. I am married. Wife, parents, children. Shastra, I will go to hell. Mind is saying, no, 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 you should bring her. Intelligence is, no. There is a war in his mind. I should bring, I should not bring. Better, You see what I'm saying? Then what happens? Mind won. Because his intelligence was not sharp enough. See what happened? It's like a what do you call knife? Okay, knife. If knife is not sharp, what happens? If you cut it, it will not cut. You have to, if it is sharp, you touch it, cut. So the knowing Shastra is like a knife, blunt knife. It will not cut. Okay, but Shastra, and also you should have the association of few devotees because this and that. Then it becomes satsanga. It becomes very sharp. That's what sadhu sangha meaning cutting of what? This illusion. Huh? So he probably didn't have it. So he eventually mind 1 hour. He brought her home. He threw away the parents, wife, children. Then he started living with her. To maintain her, he started gave up all the Brahminical thing. He started stealing, killing, killing, whatnot. And he had 9 children, and 9 children also. Huh? So, and he has to maintain work hard, he is totally sinful person. One day, some saintly people come to their house because their wife is, a prostitute, right? But now his wife, she was some attachment to the sadhu previously. And she told her, please do some service to the sadhu. And he's telling, what service? I will let them not kill. I should not, I'm not killing them. That is my service. So then the sadhu said, don't worry. Because she was pregnant, you will have don't worry about that. But a son will be born to you soon. You please name him as Narayan. That's all they made the request. And they predicted a son will be born. The word of Sadhu became true. Why? And he's asking, why should I name him as Narayan? Sir, we are devotees of the Narayan. We will be very happy if you name him as Narayan. Okay, let it be so. So the baby was named Narayan before it was taken birth. Then it was born son by the word of the Sadhu. And then we call him Narayan, 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 Narayan. No? So he started cleansing his anarthas, but he's still engaging in the sinful activities. But he's also cleaning. Then what happens is, because he had taken this bhakti path, this Narayan, chanting Narayan, he's calling his son, not the Narayan, Supreme Lord. So Lord became very merciful. He said, you should not suffer for too long. You should not sin. Another remaining 12 years is life, right? So he sent him a early death, kalamruti, untimely death. Yamadutas came because he had done a lot of sin, right? He sinned through three kinds. Kaya, vacha, manasa, by our hands and legs, and by our words and by thinking. So the three kinds of Yamadutas came, and then they were very vicious. If you see them, you will have number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know what it means? You will have tears. Yeah. Nose will be leaking. Understand? You will urinate. You will start doing stool. You understand? Fear. All these things. You start sweating. You don't know. When you see that. And how we can talk. Understand? The mouth, the thing is coming. Prana prayana samaye kapavata pittau. You'll be choked. Things will coming out. And you see that dreadful people. Wow. And they're dragging you. You don't have a chance. They are going to drag you from this body. We are thinking, I'm this body. Understand? This is my house. I don't want to leave. Suppose you are renting an apartment or a house. 12 o'clock midnight. The owner will come and give you, say, 5 seconds to empty the house. What he can do? And he is very serious. What he can take? How whom we can inform? And he cannot enter again. You see, he'll be filled with anger, and we are helpless. He is pulling you out 5 seconds, like that. Imagine. They are pulling the soul, the sukshma body, subtle body from this gross body, with their rope. Okay, that's called Yamadutas rope, special kind, invisible. No one can cut it. It's so strong. It pulls you from this gross body, the subtle body. And we feel pain because we are attached to this body. I'm thinking I'm this body. See? The more attachment, the more pain. They are pulling. Then what happens? What is remembering? The Supreme Lord, he remembering his wife. Maybe she will help. That's the whole thing. And she is calling. The words is not going to come because he choked up. And wife is indicating, like this, then what is happening? And she may know, may not know, because the sadhus should tell, sadhu sangha, shastra, all this knowledge. But, and then she said, you made me like a dog, you better go. And what to do? He was expecting help from her, and if she has called out, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. At least thing would have clear. Or Narsingh Hare. But she did not do it. She said, "You made my life like a doggy. You better." Then what happens? See, he was expecting help from a wife that was cut. Now what to do? Elderly sons. He is also telling, they did not know training because he did not give any sadhu sangha, shastra and all that. No help from them. They said, we want to play. Then the last one, Narayan. He's telling. And he said, he also no training. He said, my friend, my elderly brothers are playing. He ran away. Now whom is that? Now that Narayan, see what happens is, that last name, son Narayan, that because of some Sukruti, past good day from previous life, pointed out him to the real Narayan. Something happened to him in his mind. That Narayan will help me. See, in his mind, that Narayan came. From this Narayan, his son Narayan, triggered into that Narayan. And then he called him. Oh, he could not say Narayan. How he can say? He choked up. But in his mind, he was calling Narayan. Out of great difficulty, understand, not with love, affection, and all that. These people are pulling me from my. No! Narayan will, but in his mind it was Narayan. Okay, he fixed it. So because of that is Nama Abbas. Okay, we understand this semblance of holy name Narayan. Huh? Nama Aparad. It was not Nama Aparad. Huh? Nama Abbas, Siddhanam. It was not Siddhanam. Because of that, all his sins were destroyed. And Narayan immediately Vishnu Dutas came down there. And they are talking to the Yamadutas. Who are you? What business do you have here? Sir, we have done so much sin. No. Utter Narayan. No? So for this, he is pure now. You cannot touch him. And they cut down the Yamadutas ropes. Okay, invisible rope. No one can cut. When they were cut, the Yamadutas became fearful. Wait a minute. Nobody able to cut. That means these people are more powerful than us. Oh, we will complain to our Swami, Yamaraj. So they just disappear. So he heard this. Okay. Yes. Ajamila saw this. Now what happened? He had a Mahat Satsanga, very powerful Sangha, Satsanga with Vishnu Dutas. Even though he did not talk to them or anything, he saw them. Heard their one word saying, few words talking. And because of that power, okay, Sadhu Sangha, Sadhu Sangha, Sadhu Sangha, Sadhu Sangha, Sarva Shastra Koi, Lava Matra, Sadhu Sangha, Sarva Siddhi Koi. A 1/11th of a second of Sadhu Sangha, Sadhu is enough. You get Krishna Prema, Anartha Nivritti, everything will be done, and then immediately. So that's what happened to him. So now they also disappeared, Vishnu Dutas. Saved him, right? He came back. Now Yamadutas are gone, Vishnus are also gone. But now there is a total transformation in him. Watch. Bhakti has come. Bhakti has come to him. Knowledge. All his illusion gone away. And now he realized. Now he is not envious or he is not hatred with the wife or children. Oh, I served them entire life. When I needed strength, support, they did not help me. Hey, No, he did not say that. He realized that was his past. It is his own thing. He did not blame. Okay, you understand? Never find fault in others. You remember? Don't find fault in others. Never criticize. Never stop chanting. You remember, right? Never criticize. Never stop chanting. Never find fault in others. Huh? 3 C's, right? Criticize, chanting, and then complain. Huh? Never, no complaint. No criticize. Never stop chanting. So he did not do that. And now is he worried about taking care of that family again? Same way? No, he said no. Who am I supposed to? Krishna will take care. Before that also I was not. I was thinking I was taking care of them. If I make my life successful, they will also be delivered. So he did not, he advised them, now it is up to you. Please go in the right path. Krishna will help you. And then he left to Haridwar. Remaining 12 years of his life, he became a sadhaka. He started practicing bhakti. At the end, became successful. Then the same 4 Vishnu Dvatas came and then took him. And later, same next life or something, they are also delivered. You understand this? So, now, the same way, you should, like the Ajamila, I'm giving this example. He was able to renounce his family. Like we are saying, how do we know when we are ready to withdraw from the family life? He became, he convinced, he had a full conviction that bhakti will protect his family and also him. So he went away. That's why Rakshisyati Vishwaso. Now Draupadi, for example, Pandavas, Bhima, Arjuna, Yudhishthira Maharaj, Nakula Sahdev, powerful. They could not help her. They were trying to disrobe her in front of public. And she tried to call out, advance, Bhishma Pitamaha. Nobody came to help her. And at her own strength, how much? Dushasana has strength of 1,000 elephants. Is trying to pull her saree, make her naked in front of public. Then she put her hand. Govinda. Krishna came in the form of dress. He could not do anything. So like that, he will protect. Name bhaktya pranashati. O Arjuna declared that my devotees will never perish. Give me an example where devotees have, I will tell you, Krishna is very, 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 very kind. He is feeding all these children, whole population of this world, all the birds, fishes, everything. Who is feeding? He himself. He is making arrangement. So, such a person, don't you think he will forget his devotees? See, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu one time said, he said, Hare Krishna. ಇಲ್ಲ ನಾನು ಕ್ಲಾಸಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ದೆ ಇದೀನಿ ಈಗ್ಲೂನು. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಇನ್ನೇನಿಲ್ಲ ಹಾಗೇನು ಆಮೇಲೆ ಸುಮಾರು ಗೆಸ್ಟ್ ಇದ್ರು ನಾನು ಮಾಡೋಣ ಅಂತ ಇನ್ನೇನಿಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ನಾನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಆಯ್ತು ಹರೆ ಕೃಷ್ಣ. So, what I'm saying, yeah, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Srivas Thakur, Srivas. And Srivas said, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was telling Srivas, no, why don't you do something to take care of your family? Then Srivas was telling, like this, What? 3 days. If I don't get anything, I will fast. First day, I will going to drown in the Ganga. He said. Then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Lakshmi can go hungry. Can you imagine Lakshmi going and begging for Madhukari, begging hungry? Impossible, right? If she leaves the whole 3 words, one time it happened. It's a long story. Otherwise, it'll go on another hour. So it's impossible. Okay, Lakshmi can go hungry. You think it's possible? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is saying, Lakshmi may have to go hungry, but not my devotees. No, he says. So now you might ask, this question might be there also. Allah. Now why devotees seem like run into so many difficulties, right? I'm sure there will be some question. Pandavas, even so. Now that is not because of their any sinful activity or past life. Okay, no. Because Krishna making them strong to teach others. He himself sends all these difficulties. To the extent, if you are able to withdraw, withstand so much difficulty, then you send him more difficulty. Okay. If you cannot, you send him little less. Okay. Kunti, okay. Kunti was crying for what? Oh Lord, please send me more difficulties. Is there anybody walking to the temple saying, Lord, please send me more difficulties? Can you imagine? Nobody. But Kunti was praying like that. Why? Actually, she was, if more difficulties will come, she will think of Krishna more easily. And when she think of Krishna, Krishna will come there to help her. And then what more difficulties will be there? See? So, there's one Samudra Sen in Navadvip, okay? This king, Bhima was trying to come for fight, right? Now this Samudra Sen king is thinking, wait a minute. He didn't want to, he wanted to have darshan of Lord Krishna. But he has taken a vow that he will not leave Navadvip. Now what to do? Bhima has come to fight. So I will fight in such a way that Bhima will be almost defeated. Then he will going to cry for Krishna. Krishna will come to help him. Then I will have his darshan. See, look at that. And same thing happened. Bhima was almost crying, oh Lord, please protect the mana, of Pandavas. Then Krishna came. He was invisible to Bhima, but he was visible only to the king, not to anybody else. And Krishna, he paid obeisances, he surrendered. And then Krishna again gave the form of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also, and then he disappeared. So then he was, he adorated Bhima. Then Bhima was very happy, got all the gold and all that thing, and went away. So, difficult. But what I'm saying is, each individual is different. But one thing is, bhakti is nothing more powerful than bhakti. Are you convinced that Krishna is the most powerful person in the world? Yeah. Look at when you were a small baby, he killed so many demons, right? and Mahabharata war. I mean, amazing. There is no personality. Bah, so in all round. Okay. So, so if we follow him, his order, his dictation, if you understand Bhagavad Dharma, we are not this body. So, and how, it's like Yukta Vairagya. You see, uh, renunciation in the, not in attachment, everything offering to the Lord, everything meant for the service of the Lord. See the family, children, everything, in relation to Krishna. Then things will settle down. Then things will, happen. He will come to know. And I hope this answered this question. It was a long. Now we have to take up next week other questions because time is already up. Any more other questions or any short questions?
Hare Krishna, Dandavat Pranams Gurudev. Thank you so much. This question was about a person already in family life. What if we're not in family life? How do we know if this is something we need to consider?
No, in the whether if you are already in family life, then see, if you make your family life, family members, Krishna conscious, Krishna will be pleased. See, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati says, if you save one life from the dungeon of this prison house, there is nothing more worthy work than that. So we should strive our best efforts, and it is easy. Family life, family members. Let them start doing ekadasi, giving up this basic, negative things, onion, garlic, this carrot, like that, sugar, this. That will also help, right? Chanting, making them offering, let them take prasadam, like that. That itself is a glorious thing. Okay. And in case if they are rebellious, they won't not listen to you. So it depends on the individual case. But they should try. They should try. And one time in Poland it happened. One devotee lady. His father, of course, in Poland, they eat 3 times all beef. I mean, drinking, smoking. His father was like that. But daughter became a devotee, and she was thinking, desire will be there. Oh, what if? It would have been nice. My father became a devotee. Maybe mother is there. I did not know. Father, no, desire will be there for the daughter. So what to do? I think she joined temple or like that. She started doing Nirjal Ekadasi. And then offering the fruit to his father. One day, now and then his father used to call her. Oh, my dear crazy daughter. How are you? Oh, my dear father, I'm okay. Are you okay? Yes, I'm okay. Then when she started doing Ekadasi, offering the fruit to his father, one day his father is calling, "Oh my dear, craziest crazy daughter, how are you?" "I'm okay, daughter, daddy, how are you?" I'm also okay, but I also want to become crazy like you. And we can't see the the power when you transfer that wealth, okay, is not ordinary wealth, okay, eternal wealth, because bhakti related, right? Ninth anga, 64 anga of bhakti is Ekas, following Ekas. So, and the father was negative in his bank balance, right? Paramarthika balance. He loaded in, he became. So then his discrimination changed, understand? Even though he's eating meat, the forbidden things, because he got the strength and he was able to discriminate, and he said, yes, I should, So, see, the bhakti aspect is like he was telling, even if it touches you, in a remote way, it will purify you. This is an example. So, it's positive for win-win situation, understand? Like whether your family anywhere, try to see you winning yourself and also making others also win. Understand? No, I want to only win. Let them lose. No. Spiritual the thing is everybody is a winner. We should strive for that. And by the mercy of bhakti is amazing. You know. So like that. I think I made very clear. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhyeva cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. We will continue with other questions next time. Thank you. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Gurudev Ki Jai. Thank you so much. We'll close our program with Jai Dvani. Shishi Guru Gauranga Gandharvika Giridhari Radhavinath Bihari Ji Ki Jai. Vishnu Patashta Tarashata Shishimad Bhaktivedanta Danti Goswami Maharaj Ki Jai. Nitya Prishta Vishnu Patashta Tarashata Shishimad Bhaktivedanta Narayan Goswami Maharaj Ki Jai. Nitya Prishta Vishnu Patashta Tarashata Shishimad Bhaktivedanta Vamana Goswami Maharaj Ki Jai. Нитя Пришта Вишну Паташта Тарашата Шишиман Бхакти Веданта Свами Махарадж Ки Джай. Нитя Пришта Вишну Паташта Тарашата Шишиман Бхакти Прагьяна Кешава Госвами Махарадж Ки Джай. Нитя Пришта Вишну Паташта Тарашата Шишила Бхакти Станта Сарасвати Госвами Прабхупад Ки Джай. Нитя Пришта Парамат Бхагават Правара Шишила Гора Кишора Дас Бабаджи Махарадж Ки Джай. Нитя Пришта Шишила Сачинанда Бхакти Веданта Кор Ки Джай. Нитя Пришта Вайшнава Сарвабхаума Шишила Джаганандас Бабаджи Махарадж Ки Джай. Шиготи Веданта Чари Шишила Балади Видябушн Прабhu Ки Джай. Шила Вишну Шикар Кор Ки Джай. Шила Наротам Шинивас Шамананда Прабhu Трай Ки Джай. Шила Кришнадас Каварадж Госвами Прабhu Ки Джай. Шри Рупа Санатана Бхата Рагуната Шиджива Рагупала Бхата Дас Рагуната Сад Госвами Прабhu Ки Джай. Виструптамадарая Мананда Джай. Гаура Паршада Вринди Ки Джай. Намачари Шила Харидас Такор Ки Джай. Према Сикаха Шри Кришна Шайтанья Прабhu Нитянанда Шри Адвайта Гададари Шваси Шри Гаура Бхакта Вринди Ки Джай. Янта Дев Майяпур Самата Дев Кадрума Дев Мати Дев Кола Дев Рита Дев Джани Дев Мадридума Дев Пуридра Дев Патма Кришнава Двидам Ки Джай. Шри Рада Кришна Гопа Гопи Govardhan Дадашвана Шри Врaj Мата Ки Джай. Шри Ради Кун Шьяма Кун Ганга Ямуна Туласи Бхакти Деви Ки Джай. Шримати Вринда Деви Ки Джай. Шри Пурнамати Йога Майя Ки Джай. Шри Гоупишвар Махадев Ки Джай. Шри Бхагаран Сабхадр Сударшан Чакра Джи Ки Джай. Шри Кшетра Мандала Ки Джай. Шри Сарвавигна Винашакари Сри Нисим Харе Ки Джай. Бхакта Правара Шри Прахлад Махарадж Ки Джай. Шри Шаридам Ки Джай. Шри Сампатай Ки Джай. Чаря Чари Ки Джай. Агара Мата Раджа Шри Чайтанья Мат Ки Джай. Шри Кешав Джугоудя Мат Отат Шака Мата Самуха Ки Джай. Raj Bhagavatam ki jai, Shri Harinam Sankirtan ki jai, Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda ki jai, Samagata Bhakta Vrinda ki jai, Shrinta Gaura Premanande Hare Hare Bol. Vrindavatala Devi Priyai Keshavaja Krishna Bhakti Pradadevi Satyavati Namo Namaha Pancha Kalpatarubhesha Kripa Sindhubhesha Patinam Pavanyabhyo Vaishnavibhyo Namo Namaha Vaishnavibhyo Namo Namaha Vaishnavibhyo Namo Dhanavad pranams dear devotees. We will have our Saturday program this week. It will start at 3:30 Indian time. The poster is in the group chat. Vishaka, did you have any other announcements?
Hare Krishna, dear devotees, Dhanavad Pranams. Thank you to Jigala Kishora Didi for helping in Ananga Manjari Didi, and all glories to Srila Gurudev. There's no announcements for today, just tomorrow our Chaitanya Charitam Lilamrita class with Sripad Bhaktivedanta Vishnu Deta Maharaj will continue, and that's yes, that's the announcements for this week. And then next week Gurudev will let us know which date is coming, and then we will host a program again for question and answers. So thank you, dear devotees. Anyone has any more questions, please forward it to us, and we will forward it to Gurudev, and Gurudev will answer. Thank you. Hare Krishna Dhanavad Pranam Vanchakalpatrubhascha Kripa Sindhubhyeva Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavibhyo Namo Namaha Vaishnavibhyo Namo Namaha Vaishnavibhyo Namo Namaha. Hare Krishna Dhanavad Pranams. Thank you, Didi.
Hare Krishna, Dhanavad pranams.